So if you wanna support a streamer, right? If you wanna support a streamer, so Twitch sub, right? Twitch takes 50-50. And different currencies suck. So, if you sub for 5 euros, streamer gets 250. Ta-da! And here it comes. If you sub with Australian dollars, you pay $6.99 for a sub, and streamer gets 250. If I'm not completely mistaken, there was something. So Australian streamers are actually getting completely romped right now. It's very itchy twitchy. If you buy bits, you pay the fee, but streamer gets everything. So you buy 100 bits, you pay like $1.10 or 20 cents, but the streamer gets the full dollar. Wait. There might or might not be different sub shares from Twitch to streamer. There might or might not be different sub shares, but they're contractually bound, and I will not tell you anything about this. Good that we talked about that. So if you buy bits, 100% of the bits go to the streamer. If you donate with PayPal, PayPal takes 3% fee. It's like 3% or something. So if you donate $100, PayPal takes like $7 or something of that. I'm not entirely sure, but they definitely take some money. They definitely take some money. I'm not entirely sure if it was 3% or not. I would have. I'm not sure how much it was like exactly, but they definitely take some money. So technically, for the streamer, the best donation is if you buy bits. But so this is all like we're talking about a straight monetary thing. So technically, if you donate to the streamer, it's obviously the biggest, like the money just goes straight to the streamer. But if you subscribe, you get at least the subscriber benefits. You know, you get the badge, you're there, you can show your support. And this is a giving and taking. This is just giving, and this is also just giving. And from a mere psychological standpoint, you have to see that this is for a streamer the most value, because like it doesn't feel like you're just taking money from the people, because you're at least giving something back, right? Also, like same as gifted subs. Gifted subs is like a donation. Gifted subs like a donation, but for the community, because you give something to the streamer, but at the same time you give something to the community. So the psychological worth of this one is unsurmountable, if that makes sense. Like it's really good. So that's cool. What about Prime? Prime gaming sub, same as normal sub. No money difference. Twitch sub benefits suck. Yes, Kaitoka. There are no sub benefits. You pretty much get the chat badge. You get to show support. Twitch takes all your money, gives the streamer some, pretty much. The thing is, obviously, this is my main income. This is my main income throughout the year, Prime Gaming, because people that have Prime Gaming, they don't have to spend money, you know. They don't have to spend money. but I still get the same amount. I still get money, if that makes sense. So this is the same money. Like it doesn't cost you anything because you already have Twitch Prime, but I get the same. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Where was I kind of stuck? Psychological effect, talking, blah. Here it comes. If you do actually a paid subscription, so paid subscription is reliable income. For example, if I would go now, I can't show you my income page on Twitch, obviously, because, you know, things. But what I can tell you, so for example, right now, if I go for my channel statistics, channel statistics, and I would go for our subs for this month so far. We'd go for August. Let's go for July, okay? So in July, most of our subs, so in July, we had roughly 3,000 subs, okay? And from these 3,000 subs, 1,000 were gifted. That means that next month I lose 1,000 subs already. So unreliable income, you know, you lose 1,000 subs. Then we had 700 paid subs. So there are 700 people that put money in their hand to stay subscribed. That's kind of like reliable income, you know, the paid subs are the only reliable income you have as a streamer, plus your partners. So that's pretty much what I can count on in a month on these 700 subs. And then the rest, so that was 1,700 subs, and the rest, the 1,300 subs plus, those were Prime subscriptions. The problem with these Prime subscriptions is they pay the same, but end of the month they're gone. So after 30 days, these 1,300 Prime subs are gone. And then they might resub, or they might not resub, or they might just forget to click the button, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's like kind of like when it comes down to reliable or unreliable income on Twitch. The same goes with the donation. So a donation is nice, which gives me the most money. But if instead of donating, you actually decide to subscribe for 5 months, like let's say you want to donate 25 bucks, or you want to subscribe for 5 months, the streamer often would like you to rather subscribe for 5 months to be part of the community, to have a giving and take-in, which is less money, but it's reliable money. If that makes, does that make sense? I think it makes sense, right? Yeah, it perfectly makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of like where that goes on Twitch. So obviously gifted subs are also cool. Gifted subs are cool, but obviously also like if someone drops 100 gifted subs, that looks nice and it pumps our sub numbers. And it's a lot of money. 100 gifted subs is like, you know, $500 the person spend, then 50-50 share or whatever share you have from Twitch. You get like $250 from that. It sounds quite sad, right? and then, you know, you're just like, whoa, hey, you know, next month they're gone again. So you can't have hope that that you get the same 100 again gifted. Obviously, from 100 gifted subs, you could expect that at least 5 resub. So you get from 100 subs, you get 105 subs. Also, isn't it nice to have large sub numbers for finding partner deals? This is very interesting. Your viewer and sub numbers are an indicator for partners, but no guarantee. So, as an example, there is a 1,000 viewer streamer, 3,000 subs, promotes product X, generates 20 sales because he sucks ass at promoting. Then you have 200 viewer streamer with 1,000 subs promotes product X, most likely gets more sales because tighter community and harder support. This is actually a reality on Twitch that the higher viewer streamers often generate less return of investment, ROI. Here, ROI, return of investment. Actually, most deals don't have an ROI. For example, we're partnered with SteelSeries, so I get paid monthly from SteelSeries to promote SteelSeries. SteelSeries is one of our partners. But I don't have, like, how do I put this? They're not behind me and they're telling me, Pony, you need to sell. Like, the return of investment has to be at least 2x. You know, they don't tell me that. I use their products because I love their products. I talk about their products throughout the stream because people are interested, and I'm really excited about what I use here because it's good stuff. But even if you wouldn't buy these products, we would be cool. SteelSeries would still like me because it's like still a synergetic partnership. But as it turns out, a lot of people actually do like SteelSeries products, and our return of investment is actually pretty good. You know, they pay me monthly money, but you like the product and you actually buy SteelSeries products, which is pretty cool. So I can realistically tell you that our ROI with SteelSeries is pretty fucking amazing. Thank you for that, because this is important. If your ROI is high as fuck, the partner is likely to stay. So right now I can tell you I actually like 2 months ago continued my contract with SteelSeries for another year. You know, for another year, because they really do enjoy working with me. And you know why? Because you viewers like and buy their stuff. Boom. And that's the reason how I, as a, like, let's say 1,000 viewer streamer, currently probably I might actually give them a better ROI than a 5,000 viewer streamer, because we just have a nice community that we naturally promote their products on. You know, that's like these are the realities of like working with sponsors together. For example, I work with Elgato too, but Elgato is actually like they're not so ROI focused as other companies might be. For example, a lot of streamers are sponsored by Ankerkraut. Have you heard about Ankerkraut, guys? Have you heard about Ankerkraut? Ankerkraut is a company that sells very, very interesting spices. They were smart people. They were in our Shark Tank. You know Shark Tank, a tank full of shark. The show from America where they do the you know, the business deals and so on. Okay, Hidden Sympathy. Thanks for checking out NordVPN, another partner. So the Shark Tank people, and we have our own Shark Tank. It's called the Lion's Den. Here, this is our Shark Tank, right? We have lions. We don't have sharks. We have lions. So there's sharks. We have lions. Sharks, lions, sharks, lions. Okay. So Ankerkraut, for example, is a company. They do spices for everything, like for sweet, for spicy, for cooking, baking, barbecuing, or what's the fucking ever. And a lot of German streamers are partnered with them. Nowadays, because a lot of German streamers do cooking streams. One of our viewers, he's actually called Zockes Kochbar. I would have to find the Twitch account, because I never know how to actually write that one. Zocke, you're terrible. But he's a very good guy, and he does cooking streams. And he's actually partnered, for example, with Ankerkraut. But the thing about Ankerkraut is they do pay you monthly to use their products. But Ankerkraut, for example, wants a 4 times ROI back, or something like that. So that's Mr. Zocke, by the way. He's a really cool guy. He's using all their spices generally already before. And he's one of our viewers, and he does a great show. I actually helped him to set up his whole setup. And he has a really good fucking professional setup for cooking, and he does a really good job. I'm actually very proud of him, of what he set up, and he's getting a really cool community on top of that too. And this like, you know, he's a good guy generally. So I'm just proud when our community members get things running. But Ankerkraut, for example, wants a high ROI. So let's say if they would pay you 500 euros per month, and they would want an ROI of 4x4, you would have to sell products worth 2,000 euros to actually continuously work together with them. That's harsh. That's harsh, especially considering that spices hold, right? I mean, if you buy a bunch of spices here, if you buy like this here for your freaking cooking, I mean, well, like, you know, there's quite some in, so it's not gonna get like emptied that fast, you know. You're gonna have that for quite a while, where you buy yourself barbecue shizzle, you know, for fish. I mean, you're not gonna empty that in a month, right? So it's gonna be quite taking it's gonna take you some to actually get that done. So that's obviously a realistic work. Let's say you promise them, like, you take $1,000 from them, you take 1,000 euros from them, and you would have to sell products worth 4,000 euros. So you better do a lot of cooking streams. But this is also very interesting how a broadcaster values themselves in terms of, can you actually live up to that deal? Because some broadcasters are going to tell you, I would want to have, like, let's say 10,000 viewer broadcaster, okay? 10,000 viewer streamer does 3 cooking streams per month. Okay, we're talking about 10,000 viewer streamer. So in these 10,000 viewer streamers, 3 cooking streams, 10,000 viewer streamer making a deal with Ankerkraut would probably want 2,000 to 3,000 euros for promoting their products. That's roughly like what industry standards would be. So even more probably would ask for that. And that person would actually then have to bring in at least 8,000 to 1,200 euros in sales. 12,000 in sales per month to keep the partnership. That's crazy, right? Think about it. Selling spices worth 12,000. I mean, now you have to consider that's 10,000 viewers. So even if from 10,000 viewers, even only 500 viewers would be interested. Okay, what's that? 500 viewers would be interested in buying some spices, and obviously if you would already order spices, you would probably order more than one. So you would probably go for the Kids Choice box, you know, for $30. So they're gonna take like the starter kit for $30. So we have 500. We have 500 x 30 euros. What is that? Chat, do the math. You're amazing people. You can do it. I trust fully in you that you're not gonna screw this up now. So that would already be 15,000, right? So technically, it doesn't sound that impossible. Technically, if you would have 10,000 viewers, you would only have to make 500 viewers interested in that. But still, what if you're actually shit? 500 people is a lot. Exactly, 500 people is a lot. So what would you have to at least get? You would have to at least get 400 people to buy, to even be break even. I mean, like, and this is a bit crazy, because let's consider they would pay you they would pay you 2,000 to 3,000 bucks per month. Let's say 3,000 bucks per month, and you would bring them 12,000 bucks per month. I'm pretty sure that's like, technically they make 9,000 bucks from you, right? Technically they make 9,000 bucks from you, but for 9,000 bucks, like 400 times 30 boxes, that they're still making a big margin of GGs, right? Or am I crazy? They, you know, am I here crazy? Obviously, you would have to downscale that. If you only need to sell 8,000, like if you only get 2,000 euros per month on 10,000 viewer streamer, that would be, you only have to sell 300 times X, like 250 times X30 roughly, right? For quick math from the chat. Love making chat do quick math for me. So funny. Yeah, 7,500, obviously. So good job, chat. You're great. So that's like kind of like how these things work, you know. That's like the reality of streamers. Game promotions work, for example, completely different. So this is if you promote products. Promoting products is really hard, you know. Like promoting products is really hard, and that's why a lot of streamers don't have product deals. I mean, if you go through the biggest streamers, if we would now like check out, for example, Summit1G, does he have any fancy product deals? No, he doesn't. You know, he has this Corsair deal. He has the CyberPower PC, Audio Technica. There's some hardware. There's some shirts. You know, there's G Fuel obviously, but G Fuel is kind of like I don't actually know why so many people take G Fuel instead of just drinking water. I'm sorry if you take G Fuel, that's fine, but there's something that's called water. You can drink that too instead of using that. But down to what you like to do, obviously. No judgment here. So yeah, it's like most of the big streamers. What do we have? Dr. Lupo, for example. Also, they don't actually promote like products like that because it's really hard to sell things in that direction. Obviously, he has a coffee company, but that's also again completely different because fucking coffee. You know, coffee is a day-by-day product that you actually use day by day. So if you actually take a deal on for products like this, it's always good to take day-by-day products that everyone needs. So for example, I've been in talks for a tea company to work together with a tea company because I love tea. And tea's a product everyone needs or could have, but I just like tea. So that's for example a standard product that's in every household. But if you promote something like G Fuel or something unnatural, it's always harder to get people interested in that. Levi's was one of yours. I had a Levi's campaign, yes, but Levi's campaign, for example, my Levi's campaign. Okay, so my Levi's campaign was through Twitch from Levi's, promoting on Twitch together with their Levi's pre-roll ad on Twitch. So what Levi's did is Levi's brought out new jeans, a new jeans series that's actually really comfortable to wear while streaming. And that's why I actually wanted to promote them, because I wanted to have a new pair of jeans, and they're fucking comfortable. And I'm 6'3", I'm 130 kilograms. Try to find a comfortable pair of jeans for someone that has squatting legs. I have squatting legs. My legs are thicker than your torso. If I take your head between my legs, I just squeeze it and it explodes. So that's that. Okay. But yeah, so the Levi's ad was pretty much from Levi's trying to promote their new line of products, but without a sense of ROI. So the streamers that actually promoted that, they were not ROI bound or anything. Twitch takes the deal from Levi's, they take a chunk of money, and then they split that money on streamers. They put out the pre-roll ad for Levi's, and they just raise awareness for Levi's and push their social media. And that's how these ads, for example, work. Okay, I would say that was actually a pretty fucking interesting talk. I didn't plan to go this way here, to be honest. But you actually, you never know what a just chatting session leads us to, right? Also, what we now completely forget is to talk about Zula with the 180 bitty titties. Your honesty is just awesome. Also, can you always count on my sub, dude? Cheers from Freiburg from the wonderful man. Wogruber with the 8 months on top of that too. You had a hell of a year and it's been a pleasure to follow. Dude, 2019 was ass, stressful ass, and now 2020 is fucking fire. Then Bait Onur with the 2 months, Dragon with the 3 months, Nike Air with a $10 donation that we better tax off because donations are taxed. Good that we talked about that earlier somewhere. That donations are here. Donations are taxed, bitches. Good that we talked about that. Ramka with the 300 bits, the TFT with the $5 saying tax that off. Then Psycho with the $100, Corby Corp with the 200 bits, and Luke Stever with the 7 beautiful months of support. And Undertaker with a 32. Jesus Christ. And Mosquito with a 16. Mosquito, an old buddy from my kart gaming times, actually, from Düsseldorf. Pretty banger rad gentleman. And Shamaniac with this 23 months too. Gaming promotions. So gaming promotions are also completely different. Let's wrap up gaming promotions. So gaming promotions. Gaming promotions are often done on releases or on new seasons. And the main idea is to raise awareness and to push the game to be #1 game on Twitch. That's kind of like the plan between a lot of the game promotions. So they want you to stream at a certain time here. For example, this year, a lot of streamers get paid to play the game on a certain time slot. So that like a lot of streamers, like so for a Hyperscape release, for example, they just pay a lot of streamers to pay the game to get paid, you're right, to play the game on a certain time slot so that the game is the #1 on Twitch. Because if the game is the #1 on Twitch, more people are going to click on it and more people are going to be interested, obviously. Very simple, and they're going to see it for the very first time. Some games do it organic. Fall Guys did it organic. They send keys out to streamers. They're actually smart. Fall Guys did it completely organic. They just sent keys to streamers that were like, you know, that wanted them. They're like, hey, big streamers, you want keys? Blah, 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 blah. Very interesting. That's how game promotions work. Okay. So they're actually, there's not ROI bound. Okay, ROI, we learned ROI is return of investment. These promotions are not ROI bound. Here it comes though. Streamers usually get a link like, you know, fallguys.com/ponyhoff or whatever. Like when you do a promotion and you get a link. And these links, for example, if you like here, where's Ponyhoff? If you go for the channel, and we did our Raid Shadow Legends promotion, for example. Raid Shadow Legends, I still play it. I just had it in the background. For example, if you click this link, obviously there's somewhere a tracker in the background. So when you work together with a company and you get these links, they track the success of the link. So that's like, if you already just want to promote it, help a streamer, you just click on their link that's running the chat for the certain game they're promoting. That's already support, because obviously these stats are being tracked. Let's say the streamer has 10,000 viewers. This is a very interesting example. I'm not going to name names. Okay, so 10,000 viewer streamer promotes Final Fantasy 14. Has a link like ff14.com/xxx. How many downloads do you think 10,000 viewer streamer generated? 20 downloads. Because streamer sucks. 200 downloads would have been insane. And this is the prime example that viewers don't mean anything. Because let's say your main viewer base is FPS, and you get high paid to do MMORPG. You fail. No, you fail. Last time they wanted you. So that's like. That's like what that is. 10,000 viewers literally means nothing. Like, they would have rather taken their money and put that in 4 1,000 viewer streamers, or 5 1,000 viewer streamers, or 10 1,000 viewer streamers, and they would have definitely generated more than 20 downloads. But that's because often companies don't have a fucking clue. They see a big viewer streamer and they think that's actually going to work out, but it's not going to work out. So these campaigns are they're not ROI bound. So it's not about the return of investment, okay? But obviously for future engagements, if you want to work future-wise together with companies again, they're looking at this stuff. So for example, I've worked together with Stream Elements. You know Stream Elements, the guys that make the overlays and everything. I've worked together with them on multiple campaigns, and you know what? I still work together with them on campaigns because they love what I do. The guys from WeHype, also a good company for stuff like that. I've done so many campaigns with them and I've always delivered. So it's not RI bound, but they keep coming back because you're on time, you're punctual, you deliver the deliverables, you know? Your community is engaged, your community clicks the links, and that makes them come back. That's interesting. For the company, it's always about RI. It's always about RI, Mushimitsu, but the deals are not RI bound. That's the important part. So the amount of RI bound deals I've had is extremely limited. Obviously, they're still looking at their return of investment, which is not always 100% trackable, Ryan. Because how are you gonna track exposure? So again, if you help a game to be the #1 game on Twitch by giving 2,000 viewers, 1,000 viewers, 1,500 viewers to that game and pushing it up on the Twitch list to get more viewers, you know, that's like, can you monetary track that? That's like exposure bucks, right? You can't buy exposure bucks. What are we doing right now? So what we're doing right now is our morning talk Hi, my name is Ponyhoff. I'm known as a veteran broadcaster of 6 years already. Sub to Ponyhoff right now. Thank you. If you have a Prime Gaming subscription. No, okay, wait. We're talking about people were asking what is better for a streamer in terms of donations or Twitch subs. And then we went on how promotions work on Twitch. And we talked about return of investment on certain companies and how you actually can support your fellow streamer and how it works, to just give you some insight on the campaigns and how things work behind the streams and the scenes. Yeah. That's kind of what's happening right now. Okay, do you have any ethical objections to promoting certain items and companies? No fucking gambling, bitches. Even if you say don't gamble, you're trash. So, sorry. I'm a very simple person. If you promote gambling sites, if you promote casinos, and even if you say don't gamble, you're still promoting gambling and you're a terrible person. I'm sorry. I'm very simple when it comes down to that. Because this has a two-sided edge. Because you're literally getting, you know, people pay you to survive. You know, people pay you to survive as a streamer, and you're literally taking that money they give you to survive and you're gambling it away. I mean, this is no shots at any streamer or something. This is just my personal belief. So let's make it different here. Poker is different. I don't hate poker streamers because poker is kind of educated gambling. Poker is educated gambling. So, but it's kind of different. Everyone knows that poker is educated gambling. Have people lost a lot of money due to poker? Yes. Have people gained a lot of money due to poker? Yes. Have people gone broke from poker? Yes, obviously. But poker is way different than promoting a slot machine. So now another distinction. Mobile games that are addicting. So this is a two-sided blade. For example, I personally play Raid Shadow Legends. And Raid Shadow Legends has a very addictive factor that wants to make you put money in. Then again, every single mobile game has that. But for example, I play Raid Shadow Legends. I've put once $30 in and that's it. And I just played every single day and have a chill time. I don't have a rush, if you get my drift. So we have like a distinctive difference in these things, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that comes down to obviously your own ethical values. Some people promote gambling. I mean, yeah, their thing, you know, their thing. That's completely down to yourself. I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that. Just don't knock on my door ever, you know? Just don't ask me to work together with you or co-stream with you. I mean, I'm a simple man. I would not stream together with someone that promotes gambling. No matter how I personally like the person or not, because I don't promote gambling. Simple as it is. So, you know. Is there a world on Twitch where small streamers pay big streamers to get carried more visible? I mean, there's a world where people offered me a lot of money to raid them. And there's a world where you say no because you have ethics and morals. And you're not a payable whore. But yes, there are definitely people that pay streamers to rate them on a regular basis. And we're talking about 10 viewer streamers paying 100 viewer streamers, or 100 viewer streamers paying 500 viewer streamers. It happens daily, it will happen daily, and people will do anything to make money. So, there's also a question. I know what needs to be done to grow a channel, but say you made it to affiliate and now you have access to participate in revenue from ads. Should you already do that? So when it comes down to revenue from ads, it's not worth it in Germany. Revenue from ads is not worth it in Germany, but it's still some money. So for example, the pre-roll ad on this channel doesn't spill in a lot of money, but it spills in some money. If I would actually run ads on our 2,000 viewers on a regular basis, we would probably realistically pull in $2,000-3,000 per month, maybe 4, depending on how many I play. And we're talking about 3 minutes of ads per hour. I don't want to do that. Simply, I know it's money I lose, but it's not part of my show. But if you regularly play ads, you get your viewers used to them. So let's say you play 1 min ads per hour, which is nothing. That's 1 minute out of 60 minutes. So you have 59 minutes of gameplay. That's 1 minute of ads. That's nothing. It wouldn't actually pay like a decent sum, but if you do this, you get your viewers used to it. And the sooner you do it, the sooner your viewers are used to it. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's like, and then again, as affiliate, you should be working on building a community and not on earning money. And that's why affiliate is the biggest bullshit ever. Because the problem is every single person that gets affiliate very early, you have 10 viewers, you can already monetize. The thing is, you shouldn't. That shouldn't be your focus. You should be working on growing your community, worth. You know, you like affiliate is actually the biggest bullshit ever because people have wrong connotations and wrong ideas. Then they have 10 viewers and they try to monetize the shit out of their community. They're trying to find sponsors. They're trying to run ads, as you say. They're trying to get more subs. They suddenly have a sub goal, like they have 5 viewers or 10 viewers and they have a sub goal of 10 subs per day. What? Where are we going here? You know?